Welcome back to another episode of Goat Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel, but you already know that. Well, mainly we like to focus on the GOAT, Eminem, as you know. And today we got another one. We got Conway the Machine featuring Eminem. Now, I was going to do this song. The song was on my list a while ago, but then y'all started telling me to do the original version with the original verse. Y'all said there was more smoke on this one, so shoot, I might have to do this one and the original. So I mean, might do this one and the one that was promoted. So this is the one, I guess, that got leaked. So I guess M didn't want this to come out, or maybe Conway didn't want it to come out. I don't know who has like the bars on here. I guess Eminem. Nobody. Lately, y'all haven't been specific, and I appreciate that. So anyways, man, this is a Patreon exclusive, but, you know, this may hit YouTube one day. Then if it ever does, don't forget to join the Patreon where it's lit. As you can see, these are the type of reactions they're getting. Exclusive little bangers, little ones in the cut on the low, little old school joints, freestyles. We doing all types of shit on the Patreon, man, for sure. Y'all need to join the Patreon. That's where it's lit, dog. Appreciate all the donations y'all been sending. I would say if you're gonna be sending donations, man, just sign up for the Patreon. Just sign up for the Patreon. It's much better. Okay, so listen, let's do this. We got Conway the Machine featuring Eminem. Bang, bang. Okay, so this is Griselda era. Okay, so what era? You know what kind of M we're gonna get? We're gonna get, is this like Easy Mill, when he was on that Easy Mill song? Is that around the same time? Like I don't really know the time frame of when everybody got signed, but I know Griselda's more of a recent thing, like a 2018 type thing, right? 2019 type shit. So we'll see. Let's get into it. Conway, Eminem, bang.
Yeah.
Run it back. I ain't even have my headphones on.
Yeah.
Got the lyrics pulled up.
Machine.
This beat is hard. I can't see M rapping on this.
Game,
I really can't.
It's not a fucking game, nigga. Look. Hey yo, I use the arm and hammer just to fluff my brick. Say what I wanna say, and I don't give a fuck. I'm rich. Tuck my fit. Don't hesitate to bust my shit. I tell you niggas like Kyrie, suck my dick. I don't trust a soul. I don't even trust my bitch. Before I fall in love, I'd rather cut my wrist. I sweat ace of spade, nigga. That's how much I sip. Body your rap, nigga, quick before the Dutch got twist. Hey yo, let's roll, The Saudi ring, this shit is not a thing.
Yeah.
Chopper make your body lean, my niggas body thing.
Yeah.
I'm with the Jack Boys, I'm with the Robin team. On my mama, I never rocked a pair of Robin jeans.
Okay.
Everything I jot is mean. How you gonna stop machine? My name will probably ring like Las Vegas slot machines.
Ooh.
The Mac by my pelvis and my helmet lane. The shells of bang make everything out of your helmet hang. The mail jar was helmets when I swelled the cane. Then I wrapped the Yale up in cellophane. My shooter got Dame Lillard from the elbow aim. I thought of that while I was courtside at the Mellow game.
Ooh.
Bricks are off-white, I imported some.
Yeah.
Working all night until the morning come. Still pitching long nights until my fortune come. That's big checks on the side like the off-white Jordan 1.
The off-white.
Hey yo, they think this shit a game.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
It's the hook.
Shit a game until I pull up, let it rain. Until I pull up, let it rain. Until I pull up, let it rain. Hey yo, they think this shit a game. Niggas game. Hey yo, they think this shit a game.
I cannot hear M coming on this, yo. Pause. I can't hear him rapping on it.
I used to be a man of the people. Hit the clubs and mingle. Used to dream one day I'd be fucking pink like a flamingo. That was back when I smoked cannabis. Man, but it was tough cause I was a fan of his. So it sucked to hand him his ass. But yeah, looking back on my feuds, how me and Ja Rule almost got cool cause we shot pool back in '01. Was it '02? I don't know, but something told me fucking not to. Then we got stuck in high school. I shoved the Oscar up his wazoo. Yeah. Shout the puffy cones, but fuck revolt. Y'all are like a fucked up remote. Now I get it why buttons broke. Cause you press him, but he don't do nothing, no. Especially when it comes to punches thrown. You motherfuckers keep wanting smoke, so the blunt is rolled. Take another toke that is spliffing in hell. Cause all you're gonna get is an L. And smoke like a fucking roach. So we don't got nothing in common, not even a fucking cold or nasal issue if it comes to blows. Wasted tissue, tell this journalist, stick to the stuff he knows. like always running from egos.
Wow.
Here Mike, there Mike, everywhere Mike, share alike, but just don't compare alike. Instead of comparing me, pick a fair fight. Compare me to lightning, that similarity striking. Compare me to Jaws, compare me to Manson, Marilyn or Charles, compare me to Nas, Biggie or Pop. Do not compare me to that Iggy bitch or all this fucking Milli Vanilli hip hop. This is where all that silly shit stops. Compare me to the pistol, the trigger, the strap, the semi, the Glock. Now millies get cocked, I'm sending a shot. Don't come around with them floss raps trying to stunt. Compare me to Meek, big willies get popped. One by one, compare them to scabs, I'm picking them off. They're going home to fuck Nicki Minaj. Compare me to Dickety Doss, yeah, I'm hickety hitting it raw, in a beat up trailer. Now, Shady Beats Godzilla. Yeah, we linked up and we inked until I got a beast, I release Godzilla. How could we be so hella? Cops a motherfucking attitude. I'm gonna need propellers, the chopper, the machine gun killer, gun, and the machine the similarity. Stop there between Kelly and Conway. But fuck that little blonde bitch too. R.I.P. Mac Miller. But come and get it if you think that shit up.
Hey yo, they think this shit a game.
Hey yo, they think this shit a game till I pull up, let it rain. Until I pull up, let it rain. Until I pull up, let it rain. Yo, they think this shit a game. Hey yo, they think this shit a game. This is hard. Nah, this is hard, y'all.
Until I pull up, let it bang. Until I pull up, let it bang.
Nah, that's hard. That's hard. I like hearing Emma on those beats. That was hard. Again, this is another song that should have been big, bro. Or maybe it was big. Maybe it was big. I wasn't paying attention. But he said, I used to be, let me not even skip what's the name verse. He ain't have a lot of bars in there, but I just like his old school flow. Like, so Wu-Tang. Like, so, like, remind me of Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? Remind me of Ghostface Killer. A little bit of Raekwon too, but not as lyrical. Like Raekwon's a little more lyrical than that. But it remind me of Ghostface the way he riding the beat. I ain't saying any better than Ghostface. Ghostface a legend. But he said, I used the Arm& Hammer just to fluff my brick. That's crazy. You just use Arm & Hammer, baking soda, powder, whatever you can get your hands on to fluff his brick to make it look like it's more. He said, fluff my brick, say what I want to say, because I don't give a F. I'm rich. He said, tuck my fifth. Won't hesitate to bust my shit. I tell you niggas like Kyrie, suck my Kyrie said my dick to a fan. That shit's on tape, dog. He said, I tell you like Kyrie, suck my. He said, I don't trust a soul. I don't even trust my. He said, before I fall in love, I'd rather cut my wrist. He said, I sweat ace of spade, ninja. That's how much I sip. Body a rap ninja quick before the Dutch got twist. Hey, yo, let's roll something. Yeah, the shoddy ring, this shit is not a thing. The chopper make your body lean. My ninjas body things. He said, I'm with the Jack Boys. I'm with the Robin team. On my mama, I never rocked a pair of Robin jeans. What's wrong with Robin jeans, dog? I never had a pair, but people used to have them growing up. He said, everything I jot is mean. How you gonna stop machine? My name will probably ring like Las Vegas slot machines. Did he just make machine rhyme twice? Oh, stop machines and slot machines. I guess so. I hate when I see the two words get rhymed twice. I can't stand it. Unless you're going to internally rhyme mad shit in the middle and trick me into thinking I didn't hear what I just heard. Other than that, I can't really stand it. Like, that just irked me, seeing machine twice. Even though he's rhyming slot with stop, it's just not an intricate enough bar that he's looking to rhyme stop. He's looking to rhyme stop with slot. And it just wasn't enough for me. Like, I get it, the everything I jot is mean. How you gonna stop machine? My name will probably ring like Las Vegas slot machines. You know what I'm saying? So, technically it's two words. So, stop machine. How you gonna stop me, Conway the machine? And how you gonna, and then slot machines. That is two different words. Yeah, you know what? That little pluralization actually made it sound different. He said, the Mac by my pelvis in my helmet lang. He said, the shells of bang make everything out of your helmet hang. Have your brain guts just hanging out of your helmet, boy. Stop playing. Ninjas will take your top off. He said the mayo jar was Hellman's when I swirled the cane. Then I wrapped the yayo up. He said, then I wrapped the yayo up in cellophane. In cellophane. And I wrapped the yayo up in cellophane. I don't know how he pronounced it. But he said, my shooter got Damian Lillard from the elbow aim. It's crazy because when he said, then I wrap the yayo up in cellophane, I thought he said, then I wrap the yayo up and sell a thing. Like sell the thing. Like then I wrap the yayo up and then sell the thing. That's what I thought he said. He said, my shooter got Dame Lillard from the elbow aim. I thought of that while I was courtside at the Melo game. Dang, so Melo played with Damian Lillard. So is this around the time Melo played for Portland? Because then he'd be saying, like, I went to go see Melo. I'm from New York, so I went to go see Melo. And he's from upstate New York, where Melo, not where Melo's from. Melo's from, where Melo from originally? Is Melo from Chicago? I forget where Melo's from originally, but he played for Syracuse. He played for New York, but he's not from New York, though. He said, bricks off white, I imported some. He said, yeah, whipping all night until the morning come. He said, still pitching long nights until my fortune come. That's big checks on the side like the off-white Jordan 1s. If you know your Jordans, the off-white Jordan 1s with the big check on the side. I guess you got to know your footwear to know that. I don't even know a lot of footwear, but I know those because I want those, and I've been wanting those. I don't got them. Can't afford them. But he said, excuse me. He said, I used to be a man of the people, hit the clubs and mingle. Used to dream one day I'd be effing pink like a flamingo. It took me a second to catch that. Obviously, flamingos are pink, but he's saying, are they pink? I mean, I'd say they're pink, yeah. He said, they're always promoted as pink, so I never really see one up close in person, so I can't. It's hard for me to say, but I mean, every time I see them being promoted, they're promoted in pink. Watching my baby's camera. She's going down right now. So he said, I used to dream one day I'd be effing pink like a flamingo, but also Pink the singer, pink hair. Back in the day, he said back when I smoked cannabis, back when he smoked cannabis, Pink's hair was literally pink. I mean, well, Pink the singer's hair was literally pink. He said, man, that's when she was an R&B artist, dog. She was on top of her ish back in the day. I mean, she's cool when she went rock, but I just feel like when she was on her R&B swag, she was gangster. She was all about that culture. I like that. Then he said, that was back when I smoked cannabis. He said, man, it was tough because I was a fan of it, so it sucked to hand him his ass butt. His ass butt, right? It sucked to hand him his ass butt. Oh, that was when I smoked cannabis, the rapper, but also when I was back when I wanted to Pink like a flamingo. He said, that was back when I used to smoke, when I used to be under the influence. Now I'm sober, and I don't really want her like that anymore. He said, looking back on my feuds, how me and Ja Rule almost got cool. Once again, I just did bump heads? How come you ain't? He said, oh, damn. What up, dog? What up, Ja? How come you ain't say you had a problem then? When you was standing there with all your men, we could have solved it then. I've been bumping that nonstop. Bump heads. But anyways, he addressed the Ja Rule conversation, and then Ja Rule addressed it. Well, Ja Rule addressed it first in some Vlad interview, and it sounded like he was lying. And now M is addressing it again, kind of, right? Because I questioned whether they were kind of cool or because they were both on top of the rap game, like as far as like hits and stuff like that. You know, Ja Rule was making a lot of hits in the early 2000s, so was Eminem. So they was like kind of in company together. But I wondered if they like, I don't know, if they, you know, if they were cool. And he said how me and Ja Rule almost got cool back in 01, or was it 02? I don't know, but something told me effing not to. He said, then we got stuck in high school, and I shoved the Oscar up his wazoo. Then we got caught up in this little beef, right? Just because you was hating on 50, whatever, and his come up and his success. Now I had to stick this Oscar up your wazoo because he won the Oscar for Lose Yourself during that time of the beef. Now I got to stick this Oscar up your wazoo, dog. He said, I don't know. Something told me to effing not to. Then we got stuck in high school, and I shoved the Oscar up his wazoo. I like to rhyme too. He said, "Yeah, shout out to Puffy Combs, but F revolt. Y'all are like a effed up remote. Now I get it why." Oh, our buddy. I was just playing off the TV Revolt's the TV channel, right? And your buttons broke, but yeah, bro. I was thinking like Revolt is broke, or the channels was like it's broken. Y'all don't know what y'all doing over there. I wasn't even putting two and two together because this is around that time, right? So he said, I saw Puffy, and I just started thinking about Puffy disses. I wasn't thinking about nobody else, but he said, shout out to Puffy. And when did it come out actually? Shit. 2019. I feel like before COVID. I feel like was Slaughterhouse still signed to Shady? I'm only asking because the way he said this. He said, shout out to Puffy Combs, but F Revolt. Y'all are like a effed up remote. Now I get it why our buttons broke. Like why our button, he belongs to us. He belongs to our label. But he said, now I get it why our buttons broke. Like a button, Revolt. Revolt, y'all suck. Y'all a TV channel, whatever y'all are. But the buttons broke. Now I get it why our buttons broke. Because he said, because you press them, but he don't do nothing though. You press the button, it's broken. It doesn't react. He said, but you press Joe Budden. I press Joe Budden, and he don't do nothing. He said, especially when it comes to punches thrown. So I'm throwing punches. He said, you mother effers keep wanting smoke, so the blunt is rolled. Take another toke of the spliff and inhale, because all you're going to get is an L and smoke like an effing roach. So we ain't got nothing in common, not even an effing cold or nasal issue. If it comes to blows, wasted tissue, tell his journalist stick to the stuff he knows. Like always running from Migos. Always running from Migos. Oh, yeah, I do remember that, seeing that on the Everyday Struggle. Yeah, I used to watch Everyday Struggle. And it's crazy because on Everyday Struggle, I used to watch Joe Budden day in and day night defend Eminem, dog. He used to defend Eminem like Eminem was the rap lord. Like he was the Eminem that he knows, and he loves Eminem, dog. He's mad he did what he did because now he can't be friends with him. I'm telling you, dog. He wish he was in M's good favor right now. He wish Slaughterhouse had some things going on. He could do he wish he could do the podcast and Slaughterhouse, dog. Trust me. But he said, "Shout out to Puffy Combs, but F remote. Y'all like a effed up remote." And Joe was doing some stuff with Revolt, right? He was rocking with Puffy for a little while. He had that show, and I remember watching that show, and freaking, they had an episode talking about Machine Gun Kelly, but then what's the name? Remy Ma was like, dog, you scared of M, dog. Just admit it. You scared because you know he will flame you if you even try to say anything. Yo, she killed him in there, dog. She killed him. I was like, wow, Remy Ma is so real. Yo, she smoked him. And this his show, and she's a co-host, and she just smoked him. I don't know, man. That was funny. And I wanted to see what she was going to say the day after, and she kind of toned down. I guess she might have, somebody had to talk with her and calmed her down because she was not going off on Joe no more after that. But that was hilarious. He was like, he said, because you press him, but he don't do nothing though. He's like a broken remote. He said, cause you press him, he don't do nothing though. Especially when it come to punches thrown. I'm throwing punches at him, he don't want to do nothing. You mother effers keep wanting smoke, so the blunt is roll. Take another toke of the spliff and inhale, cause all you gonna get is an L and smoke like an effing roach. So smoke, roach, blunt, inhale, right? All you gonna get is an L. So it's like old smoke scheme, right? A little weed scheme, real quick. Yeah. So the blunt is rolled. Take another toke. He said, you motherfuckers keep wanting smoke, right? It starts right there. You motherfuckers keep wanting smoke. So the blunt is rolled. Take another toke of the spliff and inhale. Oh, okay. Of the spliff and inhale. Inhale. right? Or does that not make any sense? So blunt is rolled. Take another toke of the spliff and inhale. Because all you're going to get is an L. All you're going to get is an L. So inhale. I don't know. I feel like I wanted to say inhale, but I don't see the connection there. But he said, so blunt is roll, take another smoke of the spliff and inhale. Because all you gonna get is an L. Smoke like an effing roach. So we don't got nothing in common, not even an effing cold or a nasal issue. If it comes to blows, wasted tissue, tell this journalist stick to the stuff he knows. I like that little journalist scheme right there with the blowing your nose. So He said, we don't got nothing in common, not even an effing cold like the common cold. We don't even have that in common. He said, we don't got nothing in common, not even an effing cold. He said, or a nasal issue. And if it comes to blows, when you blow your nose, or if it comes to blows, wasted tissue, or nasal issue, or nasal issue, like issue like in a magazine or issue in a story, issue on a podcast or whatever. He said, tell this journalist, so issue, journalist, wasted tissue, tell this journalist stick to the stuff he knows. Stuffy knows. You blow your stuffy nose, so stick to the stuff he knows. Stick to the stuff he actually knows, where his journalism is actually freaking highlighted and necessary. He said, wasted tissue, tell this journalist stick to the stuff he knows, like always running from Migos. That was petty, dog. He said, here a mic, there a mic, everywhere a mic, share and share alike, but just don't compare alike. Ooh, don't compare alike like M and Royce alike? Not alike. Just don't compare alike. Instead of comparing me, pick a fairer fight. Compare me to lightning. That similarity striking. Compare me to Jaws. I just did something freaking. He said, part Manson, part Hannibal, part mechanical shark. So he's called himself sharks. Now he said, compare me to Jaws. Compare me to Manson. What? He did? Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even know. I didn't even realize he said that. That's crazy. I'm talking about the shark part. How is it that he says Jaws in this one, and then he says part mechanical, part mechanical, part mechanical shark, part mechanical. He said part Manson, part. He said part Manson, part Hannibal, part mechanical, and now he says, he said compare me to Jaws. He said compare me to Manson, Marilyn, or Charles. So like Charles Manson or Marilyn Manson. He said compare me to Manson, Marilyn, or Charles. Compare me to Nas, Biggie, or Pac. That's wild, dog. So he compared himself to Jaws in this rhyme while rolling into the Manson, Charles Manson scheme. But also on the last freestyle in 2009 with Tim Westwood, he said part Manson, part Hannibal, part mechanical shark. That's crazy. Great white shark. But anyways, compare me to Manson, Marilyn, or Charles. Compare me to Nas, Biggie, or Pac. But don't compare me to that Iggy chick or this effing Milli Vanilli hip hop. Don't compare me to all these ghost writing fake, white rappers here today but gone tomorrow. Yeah, who knows where that's from. But then he said, compare me to the pistol to this trigger. He said, this is where all that silly shit stops. Compare me to the he said, don't compare me to all this Milli Vanilli hip hop. This is where all that silly shit stops. Compare me to the pistol that triggered this thought. Yeah, the semi, the Glock, 9 millis get cocked. I'm sending a shot. Don't come around with them floss raps trying to stunt. Compare me to Meek, Big Willies get popped. Woo, Big Willie. I just did an explanation of what a Big Willie was. I forgot what, I think it was, King Crooked. King Crooked, I'll blast on you haters often. Yeah, but anyways, like a hood cat clapping his hand while he talking. Nah, so he said, compare me to the pistol that triggered this thought. That's hard. Compare me to the pistol that triggered this thought. The semi, the Glock, 9 millis get cocked. I'm sending a shot. Don't come around with them floss raps trying to stunt. Compare me to Meek. Big Willies get popped. Meek Mills, Philly, riding them. He always doing Big Willies, right? But also Big Willies get popped. So Big Willies, the Big Willies that come through, just like I explained in the last video with King Crooked. Big the drug lords, the big drug dealers, the big timers in your hood, right? The big timers, the one who's pushing weight or the ones who's scamming with the most money, you know what I'm saying? Doing illegal activities, right? Those guys, those Big Willies get popped. Like, as in they get knocked. Either they get popped, you know what I'm saying? They get robbed, got for what they got because they flossing, or they get popped by the police. As in they get popped, as in they get caught. You know what I'm saying? So Big Willies get popped. So compare me to Meek, Big Willies get popped. He said, compare me to Scabs. I'm picking them off, then going home to Nicki Minaj. That's crazy. Right after he said, man, I wonder if Meek Mill was with her at this time, because that's disrespectful. He said, compare me to Meek, Big Willies get popped, but also compare me to Meek because I'm about to go home and F Nicki Minaj. He said, compare me to Meek, Big Willies get popped. He said, one by one. He said, one by one. He said, one by one. Compare me to Scabs. I'm picking them off. Then going home to Nicki Minaj. Compare me to Diggity Das. Yeah, I'm hickety hitting it raw. Diggity Das, like. Diggity Das, like Das Effects, or Diggity Das, like Das Dillinger. I don't know what the Diggity Das. That's like an old school reference, I feel like, because he's doing the whole hickety hitting it raw. Yeah, that's definitely an old school reference, and I'm not up on it. He said, compare me to Diggity Das. Yeah, I'm hickety hitting it raw. Yeah, in the beat up trailer. Now, Shitty meets Griselda. Yeah, we linked up, and we linked a deal. I got a beast. I will leash Godzilla. Wow, he foresaw Godzilla. That's wild. Well, it's 2019. Godzilla, that album, Music to Be Murdered By, came out in 2020 or 2019? Anyways, because I remember him saying, I'm the Harvey Weinstein of 2019. So, I don't know. But he said, I got a beast. I will leash Godzilla. How can we be so hella? Cop the mother effing attitude. I'm going to need propellers, the chopper, the machine gun killer, gun. Oh, the machine gun killer, gun. Oh, the machine gun killer gun. So this is the gun I used to kill machine gun. This is the gun I did the kill shot with. But what's he saying here with the names? Machine gun killer, gun, on the machine, and the machine, and and the machine, the similarities stop, and the machine, the similarities stop between Kelly and Conway. Before, that little blonde bitch too. R.I.P. Mac Miller. But come and get it if you think this shit up. Think this shit a game, didn't you? Boy, you think this shit a game? He said so. Hickey hitting it raw, beat up Chiller, Shady Music, Griselda. Yeah, linked up. We got it, and we linked up, and we inked the deal. I got a piece. I will unleash Godzilla. How can we be so hella? He said, how can we be so hella? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like some weird. I don't know who really talks like that, but like, you know, that's like hella good. You know what I'm saying? But how can we be so hella? How can we be so hella? How can we be so awesome? Right? He said, how can we be so hella? Copped a mother effing attitude, like the copping attitude, right? Like you're in a bad mood now. Eminem has officially copped a bad attitude. So he said, copped a mother effing attitude, but copped an attitude. He said, how can we be so hella? Copped a mother effing attitude. I'm gonna need propeller. What's copter? Helicopter. He said, how can we be so helicopter? Mother effing attitude. I'm gonna need propellers. The chopper, the machine gun killer, yeah, the chopper. So the chopper, like get the chopper, like get the helicopter, but also get the he's a helicopter, mother effing attitude. I'm gonna need propellers, so propellers, chopper, copter, mother effing attitude, but also the chopper, right? The machine gun killer, gun, and the machine is. In the machine, the similarity stopped there between Kelly and Conway, but after that little blonde bitch too, R.I.P. Mac Miller. So I'm gonna give respect to Mac Miller, an actual cool white rapper, right? Who's also got the abbreviations of Eminem, Mac Miller, right? But Mac Miller is a freaking legend. Like, don't ever get it twisted. Mac Miller's nice. Mac Miller's like the second nicest white rapper ever. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say he's like lyrically better than other rappers. Like, I don't think he's lyrically, even though Yellow Wolf owes me one for that freestyle on the Shitty 15. I don't think he's not lyrically better than Yellow Wolf. Like, no, I'm not high, but Mac Miller as an artist, just all around artist, definitely the second best white rapper ever, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? He was successful, he was dope, he had style, he was his own, he did not try to be like M. Yeah, I'd give it to Mac Miller for sure. But R.I.P. Mac Miller. He said, but come and get it if you think this shit up. So there you go, man. We got Conway the Machine, bang. And I heard there was a remix with all of them on it. So I kind of want to hear that. Does Conway have another verse? Does Eminem have another verse? Because if it's the same verses, then I'll pass on it. I really just wanted to hear Benny the Butcher. The Butcher coming. I gotta hear some Benny the Butcher on the Patreon or something, man. But anyways, man, that wraps up today's video. We out.